Coach, after all the success of last season, the women having their best finish at the NCAAs, the men winning an SEC championship and continuing to climb that ladder nationally as well, there has to be a lot of excitement for you and the team as you begin another year.
Yeah, there's definitely a buzz around the program right now, and I think looking back on the year we had last year, collectively, men and women, I think there's a lot of excitement looking ahead to what's on the table for this season. I think when you return a good chunk of your team, there's always a lot of good things that come along with that. But being excited about what's next and knowing where we've been and what we could possibly achieve, I think has certainly permeated the group.
You often hear the phrase going from the hunter to the hunted, and it feels like that's something that could be used to describe this program. But is that something that would be a factor in cross country, a sport that's kind of highly individualized in the team effort? But do you see that being a thing the way this program continues to rise charts and exceed expectations each year?
Yeah, I definitely think like any sport, as your program builds momentum, as you do better over the years, people are going to look at you a little bit differently. In terms of us specifically, I think you have to feel like you're a favorite to really feel like you're hunted. And I don't think we ever truly feel like a favorite walking into any meet. We just want to run the best we can. But certainly, yeah, you can see it happen as teams rise and get better. Maybe more people look at them as a program to watch out for, or maybe they're targeting you or gunning for you. But in terms of for us internally, I don't think we really feel any of that ourselves, more just focused on what we're doing and not too concerned with everybody else.
You kind of mentioned how many runners you have coming back, all but one from the SEC Champions men team, everybody from your women's group. How is that beneficial to have a team who's achieved so much already in their young careers, yet have so much on the table as they start preparing for a new year?
Yeah, it's really exciting. I think the good thing when you have continuity year to year, when you're not constantly changing your roster from one season to the next, a lot of good things come with that. One being, a lot of the team has already adjusted to training with each other, comfortable with each other, kind of know people's strengths and weaknesses, competitively, training-wise, things like that. So there's a bit more of a flow year to year when you have returners coming back, especially when you have a young team that's relatively successful and they can continue to grow together year to year. It's definitely a big plus. I think for us, the big thing we've got to keep in mind is that even though we did achieve at a high level for our program last year, there's still things we've got to work on. There's still things we've got to improve. Things that we can do better than we did last year in order to continue to have that same level of success or even greater.
So for the women's team, everybody back, as you begin training with them, as they start setting their sights ahead to 2019, what do you want to see from them? What do you want to see improvement in, and how will they set their goals here for this season?
Yeah, I think the big thing for our women's team, just continue to work well together, continue to run for each other. It's exciting that we have everybody back that ran last year. I think at NCAA's we only lined up one or two people that had ever competed at that meet before. I think maybe only one person that ever had experience running at that particular meet. So now we'll go back with at least 7 people that have been there, and we've got a few newcomers that we're excited about too. So I think just kind of seeing how that group gels over the course of the season and continues to develop as a whole group and just working together, working for each other, I think that'll be the biggest thing that we're looking to improve in our women's team.
Same question for the men. Bring back an All-American like Waleed Suleiman. Cade Backman was SEC Freshman of the Year last year. What's that group going to look like as they push towards another championship?
Yeah, guys are obviously really fired up and excited about the year. I think on paper, Waleed and Farah are probably the two guys that most people would expect to lead our team this year. But we've got a really, really strong group of guys behind them. I think, to be honest, you could see a different order of a lineup amongst our guys at any meet this year, and we could still be running well. So, but those two guys, their leadership will be really big. Cade, Mario, Parker Scott will be back in the mix for us this year after sitting out last year with an injury. So he'll be really key. Michael Kosha coming back completely healthy. We lost him at the end of the year last year. So I think kind of putting that group together, again, a couple newcomers that we're excited about too. Sky's the limit. I think if whatever they set their goals to be this season, I'm going to let them be the determining group that makes that decision. But whatever they decide they want to do, I think they have the ability to do it collectively, talent-wise. It's just coming together, working hard, and figuring out what our goals are going to be and going out and attacking them.